Hello guys, welcome back to the Book Corner. I'm Hermione, author and lover of all good things literature. So it's a great day for today. I have just finished chapter 17 of my horror book, and it is at 43,963 words before Grammarly. I have to wait until Thursday to pay for my Grammarly, or tomorrow, depending on how much um, I have left over. I didn't work on the book over the weekend and on Monday because the weekend I actually had to work the weekend, and I also had to work yesterday. So when I got home, I really wasn't in the mood to write anything. So, so chapter 17 has a total of about 9 pages in it, which was great because, you know, but I did do my 10 I did my 10 pages. So, I'm really excited about it. I had made the decision, to put sex in the book. I'm not really good at sex scenes. I suck at them big time. But I, you gotta learn how to do this somehow. So, yeah. So I will say if you're into like LGBT vampires, then definitely she is LGBT. Because, yeah. She makes a comment to her mother that, their blood is like sweeter than men's, but she will attack men, of course, if she has to. I've never written a scene between two women before, even if that woman is under total control. But you can't have vampires without sex. It doesn't work that way. It's like vampires are like sexual beings, or like they have the ability to like allure, or draw people to them because, you know. But if that's just something that you're not into, you don't have to buy the book. I know there's going to be some people that do like science fiction and fantasy that don't put LGBT characters into their book. But I just feel like that if it makes the book like a typical vampire book, then okay, I'll do that, because it is my book. It's my book, and I can write it however I want. So I know some people are going to be like, "Oh, you're doing that, inclusive stuff," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. It's part of the story. It's part of like this is like, so you just wanted to go to a blood bank and all this stuff." But her mother is kind of like, what's interesting about it is like the relationship between the mother and daughter are like reversed now, where like she has to do what her daughter says because her daughter was the one that turned her. But you can actually tell like her mother does not like the fact that she just targets mainly women. It has nothing to do with her being anti-LGBT. It's just, why are you just targeting mostly women? I will say that I'm not really including any scenes of like, well, take it back. I will include a couple scenes where Katie sees her, what she does. But her mother has a preference, just like Katie has a preference. And I'm not going to tell you the preferences because I'm going to get a lot of Christian hate. But yeah, every vampire has a preference in my world. Some vampires prefer to kill children. Some vampires prefer to kill prostitutes. Some vampires break into people's homes and just their preference is just slaughter. But all vampires have a preference. It's just something that goes along with being a vampire. So, anyways, so like as I said, if you're not a fan of like this kind of stuff, you don't have to buy the book. I'm not going to be like, you must buy my book. I don't do that. I do not do that. These are my own personal decisions, or like my own decision to make, that this is what I decided to do. And yeah, so I am going to end it there.